unable to be physically among you, I want at least to be present with this message, which I ask you to kindly welcome and listen to. Thank you, sister. On top of the obvious and traditional advantage of our annual meeting, reporting achievements and challenges, sharing experiences and knowing one another, this year the Communications Week offers you a very important opportunity and challenge, a practical training and experience in networking as the most effective way of carrying out our task and mission as social communicators. The veterans in this field among you will surely recall how for a number of years I have been insisting and preaching about it, asking our various media, bulletins, magazines, radios, and lately also television, to link up, share experiences, news and programs in order to speak with one voice for a stronger impact in shaping the public opinion of our readers, listeners, and viewers throughout the country. You also know that we must admit it, the results along this line have been very poor. Surely there are reasons for this. Every one of our media is already burdened with so many problems: lack of personnel, qualifications and skills, equipment and money, among others, that the ones in charge find no time or energy to spend networking with other media and dioceses. An added reason is most probably that we do not know how to do it and make it work effectively. The training planned for this year should be able to equip you with enough knowledge and practical skills to overcome this difficulty. Above all, it should motivate and convince you that this is the way to go. In all the reports of our media, I always hear the refrain and complaint that we do not have enough money to do a better job. While the lack of funds is a really serious problem, I am strongly convinced that what is an even more serious and fundamental problem is our resistance and unwillingness to work together, networking. The media that are doing reasonably well think that they do not need it. They can manage on their own. On the other end, those that perform poorly keep struggling, probably feeling too shy or too proud to ask for help and learn from others. The result is a panorama of many isolated, divided, and globally weak Catholic media, unable to stand the competition and sometimes the opposition of secular media and authorities. This is the reason why I suggested to our National Communications Secretary, Father Philip Ode, to choose networking as the topic for the Communications Week 2025. It so happened that Pope Francis himself spoke and insisted about it during the celebration of the Jubilee for Social Communicators in Rome. Father Philip was present and can be a witness to this. I testify that I was there when the Pope was talking about it. In fact, this would be a concrete way to put into practice also in the field of communications the synodality working together recommended by the Pope, and that we have been talking and writing about in our media. Let us now do it. Allow me at this point to suggest one specific point about which all our media could and should join hands and start networking: publicizing and supporting our Uganda Catholic Television, UCTV. Like all our media, and even more so, UCTV badly needs money to run and develop. We expect it from donors and sponsors. Potential sponsors, however, are not ready to support us because our coverage is still limited, and they cannot see an adequate return for the money they spend on publicity with us. The problem is that, on the other hand, we do not have enough funds to pay the high fees to be hosted on more popular platforms, and so we are stuck, unable to reach out to more people. Here is then a simple, practically costless way to enhance the growth and spread of UCTV. Let all our media join in a common campaign with some well-chosen and provoking adverts, inviting our readers and listeners to connect to and watch our TV, and possibly sponsor some of its programs. I know that some radios are already doing it, but I am confident that if we all do it together and consistently for some good time, e.g. trying for a period of 6 months, this would enhance the number of viewers and popularity of UCTV. Joining hands in this way will eventually turn out to be of advantage also for the individual media participating in the campaign that can be publicized on UCTV. The modalities of this networking can be worked out in dialogue with UCTV management. Could this be one of the practical results and achievements of the 2025 Communications Week? Let me hope so. Every year, I used to share with you some reflections on the message of the Pope for the World Communication Sunday. This year, my Vice Chairman, the Right Reverend Bishop Robert Muhira, will do it for me. I thank him very much. Personally, I find inspiring and encouraging the theme Pope Francis chose for this year: share with gentleness the hope that is in your hearts. Once again, we are called to share. We are all aware of the troubled times we are living in. The conflicts and divisions in our society and world today make our own task as Catholic communicators a difficult one. Yet Pope Francis is asking us to look ahead. It is up to us to write the future. He encourages us to network together to build a different model of communication, able to sow hope, mutual understanding and unity both in the church and in the broader world. For our words to be credible, we must start to share among ourselves. I pray for the success of this week. Please, you also pray for my health and my quick return to Uganda. Yours in the risen Lord, Joseph Franzelli, UEC Chairman for Social Communications Commission. Thank you, members, for listening.